So there I was, streaming some FUT Champs, and all of a sudden I see another new FIFA 23 trailer. How many trailers do they have for whatever they have it for? I'm very confused, but I guess we're gonna watch it. I'm gonna react to it, and I've zero idea what this could be because I'm pretty sure they've done everything already. But all right, let's go. Okay, let's just get straight into it. I've no idea what to expect, but yeah, put the sound on, and we shall go.
A commentator always benefits from incredible production values, and today we're going into what makes FIFA 23 look and feel better than ever. Over to Shauna and the FIFA 23 producers to tell us more.
Thanks, Derek. I'm here with the development team, Fab and Adriana, and we're talking all things FIFA 23. We're going
First of all, music is kind of slapping.
to tackle what's new on the pitch, around the stadium, and my favourite, scoring goals. Fab, what are you most excited about?
Oh, by far, the pitch is our biggest improvement visually in the game. We really looked at leveraging the power of the new hardware to make it look as realistic as possible.
Anybody else not really care about, whether it looks good, bad, the pitch looks fine. FIFA 21, it looked like moss. It was bad, I will agree. But you got plenty of worries on your hand within your franchise. Leaks, gameplay, servers, delay. I don't think the tone of green for your pitch is one of your biggest worries, but okay, let's go.
Where we went in and we tuned the length of the grass, the color of the grass. We even show some of the dirt on the grass when it gets torn up through either, a slide tackle or
Woo! Anybody else get a little bit aroused there for a second? Not me.
a knee slide. So we really kind of bring that pitch to life.
So will I be able to see Mbappe's knees in the pitch?
Absolutely. You can see him slide and leave a trail. And what's really cool is, say you do that in the first half, you'll see that trail in the second half as the degradation will stay on the pitch.
That is kind of funny. Imagine knee sliding and then you're reminded all game that your opponent knee slided on you. Imagine scoring 3 goals, 3-0 up, and you have 3 separate knee slide marks on the same side of the pitch. I'm up for that shit house for I'm actually here for that.
Throughout the course of the match, and you can kind of beat it up from kickoff to full time. And it just really makes the pitch feel like a living, breathing piece of the environment. So it's super cool.
I'm gobsmacked.
Shadows, all right, hear me out. Shadows should not exist in FIFA 23, in any FIFA. They just annoy people. I don't care about realism. Give me the sun directly from the top if you're going to make shadows, man. I don't like shadows. They what do they add to the game other than annoy me? Nothing. And I'm sure you're the same. Nobody asked for shadows, and yet here we are.
With the shadows and how real it
Oh,
looks.
yeah, so what we've done is also look at exaggerating the shadow on the ball, so you'll see more shape on the ball itself, exaggerating some of the shadow on the players themselves. So
We don't want shadows, man. There's a huge issue with shadows as is. We don't need more shadows. We need less shadows. Elongating the shadow is going to piss me right off. Oh my God. If somebody plays against me and they're using Goodison Park, I swear to God, I'm going to fight someone.
feel a little bit more connected with the playing surface. It just makes everything just feel more in tune.
What? Look at this. Oh my. Oh, that's FIFA 22. All right, that's bad. That's already bad.
The
All
playing
right.
surface, it just makes everything just feel more in tune.
Okay, I don't really mind that because, but look when it gets sunny in the sunny part. In the sunny part, that's what I'm worried about.
Thanks, guys. The pitch looks absolutely amazing. So that was on the pitch. Now let's talk about everything surrounding the pitch. So can you guys tell me what's new in pre-match?
One thing I'm really excited for are our pre-match build-ups. So what we're doing is using quick-cutting, fast-paced cinematic language and elements to create really cool hype videos that you'd see by any kind of high-end sports broadcaster. So what that means is cinematic scenes of fans descending upon the stadium, drone shots of that stadium.
Who cares? Who asked? Who asked? Honestly, who asked? This is hilarious. Nobody wants any of this. It doesn't better my life. It doesn't make the game more fun to play. Who asked, bro?
Really good flashback moments on the pitch as well as manager interactions. And on top of that, we're using brand new commentary takes as well as really cool music to kind of tie that all together into a really emotional pre-match build-up.
It always has the feeling of Judgment Day when these two massive London clubs collide. Chelsea and Tottenham, who will prevail?
Oh wow, that sounds amazing. What else have you got?
So next up is our female officials. So
Imagine having to announce female officials. Surely that should be just something that is in the game anyway. Like, why do you have to announce it? You know what I mean? I guess that it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. But why announce it? Why it sounds like virtue signaling to me. You know what I mean? Like, why tell me about it? Just if a woman's in the game as an official, I don't care. Sure, put the female players in Ultimate Team. That's something to announce because we'd be, you know what I mean? If we saw Sam Kerr cutting about in center mid, we'd be a bit like, what's going on there? But this shouldn't be announced. This should just be, yeah, cool. That's like the UAE announcing 4 years ago that women can drive, which that did happen, and the presenter for that started clapping, and nobody else clapped with him. That's what this is like.
we're bringing a lot more diversity to the game this year. Not only are we improving the visual quality of our female officials, we're also adding the ability to assign these for the first time ever to some of our men's competitions in the game. So this means that some of our competitions that use both male and female referee crews in real life, we can actually replicate that now properly in the game. On top of that, we're also able to assign both men and women referees in some of our most popular game modes such as FUT and Pro Clubs.
It's happening in real life and it's happening in the game. I love to see it.
So next up is our new trainer. Really excited about this.
Oh yeah, so this is actually interesting because this could give you a good indication of where your right stick switching to. All right, as I am a pro FIFA player, I'm not just a reactor, but I might become one in the future. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, this little tiny anecdote on the ground, it gives you an indication of where your right stick is. I think it's maybe your left stick is pointing. I think, yeah, I think so. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool. This is actually interesting. I don't mind this.
This is a way that we can remove barriers for new players coming to FIFA. This is a brand new tool set as well as revamped visuals.
Can we just talk? No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look how deep these are. What is going on? Honestly, look. Why are you sitting on the goalkeeper? It's the 59th minute at 0-0. Why are you being fingered by Allison? What is happening? Honestly, this is oh, if this is like this in game, man, I swear to God, we're gonna have issues.
To our trainer to make the trainer more intuitive, sleek, and modern.
Okay, defense isn't as bad this time, but Jesus Christ, that last one killed me.
Good technique displayed.
Look where your defense going. I don't care if this isn't the part and participle of why I'm watching this right now, but look at him. Why, man? No, this gives me such palpitations. I am not happy. Okay, let's just hear him out.
The net is staring him in the face. There it is, and he could scarce.
If I could see that in FUT champs, you know what's gonna happen? I'm not gonna have any monitors left. I'm gonna have to play on a Mitsubishi fat telly.
They have had an easier finish.
Man just grittied. Okay, I'm here for a gritty. I'm here for that.
Well, what I can see is the crowd looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we've taken some really meaningful steps to improving how the crowd looks. So what this means is kind of, more crowd heads, more crowd body types, more crowd clothing items to really make that crowd feel natural and more varied in the game. Yeah, so the next piece I want to talk about is our camera refresh. So one of the key innovations we've seen in the sports broadcasting field over the last couple of years.
Sports broadcasting field. Please remind yourselves, EA, you are a video game. I want to play video games. When I click FIFA 23 and I buy it and I play it, I am now in a video game. When I go downstairs, stick on Sky Sports to watch the first Premier League game, I am watching football on the telly that costs me other money. Football, FIFA, two separate things. Don't make it the same thing because they shouldn't be the same thing. This is why we're in the situation we are. The game is as slow as ever. Oh, and like in real life, the defense doesn't be fingering the keeper. So like, why should it be in the game? So, if you're going to be good about it, be good about it. Don't fucking double standard it.
Is the use of shallow depth of field cameras. So what we've done, and we look at our camera set and we've kind of upgraded and refreshed our cameras using these new cinematic lenses. On top of that, we've tried to make moments feel special, such as goal kicks and corners. So when you do get those, we have some really cool new cameras right on the pitch where we can show off your player, as well as the atmosphere behind it and the crowd to really put that together and make it a really unique moment in the game.
Okay, we're on to my favorite part, the goals. What do you have for me, boys?
Scoring a goal is something that we always want to to feel special for the user. And I know the
Vlahovic's bad foot, by the way. That's Vlahovic's bad foot, okay?
gameplay scoring a goal is something
Watch this again. Vlahovic's bad foot, it looks like one of those new power shots. From post as well.
that
On his weak foot.
we always want to feel special for the user. And I know the gameplay crew
That's gonna hurt, man. That's sick, though. I like it. I don't care if it's overpowered. It will be. I probably will cry about it, but I like the look of that.
did show you a sneak peek with their power shot feature, or in some of the replays for power shot now, you'll notice that we use new camera angles and new augmented reality stats that actually show off really interesting information about the goal and really rewarding the user for scoring. So you might see XG, distance to goal, the speed of the shot even, and
Speed of the shot is cool. I actually like that. I actually do like that. I think that's interesting. I like stats like that. I'm okay with stats. It adds to just a little bit of you can gloat about that. You can boast about it. Look how fast this shot was, 160 kilometers, whatever. You know, so yeah, I'm okay with it.
and even the stats when scoring the goal. So it's really just a way of making it look like a more dynamic, compelling moment when scoring.
Well, you definitely will be seeing it on my socials because I am loud and I'm proud when I'm winning my FIFA games.
Can't wait. In addition to the new replay content, we also
Okay, netting. All right, netting is one of the only appearances in the game that I actually care about because it adds to the satisfaction of scoring a good goal and a net rumbles, or you can hear the little net jingle a little bit. I do like nets. All right, maybe I'm a hypocrite, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit horny for nets, so let's see what they say about this.
wanted to look at what we can do to enhance the actual nets in FIFA. And what we wanted to do was actually convert that to real 3D geometry. So the netting is actually now a real net, and you'll notice that it reacts to light, and more importantly, it animates more realistically. So when you do have a goal that kind of goes in and ripples the net, it just enhances that satisfaction of scoring.
There you go. He said it, not me. Post goal sound effects. I usually turn these off anyway, but okay.
We also looked at what we can do with adding, additional audio effects and treatments to scoring a goal. So we wanted to add another layer of customization. So in modes like foot or pro clubs, or even the career mode, create team, you'll have the ability to insert special sound effects for after you score a goal.
An early goal. It is the eye.
That is so toxic. That is so toxic, man. Oh my god, that's gonna kill people. I love it though. You know what? I'm here for shithousery. I'm here for it, man. It's so funny. And when that gets played against me, I'm gonna cry, but it's gonna be funny.
Ideal opening.
We think that you're going to really appreciate that level of customization and bringing their personality to the game.
Oh, a goal! It's gone in.
Wait a minute, is that a horse?
This game is done. It's mocking it, man. It's done. This game's over before it
The
started.
horse is the favorite, I think, right now.
That's insane.
And of course, every year we add a number of new celebrations to the game, and this year is no different. So you'll notice that we added a number of new celebrations for many of your favorite star players in FIFA 23.
I'm definitely going to be using these after scoring a few bangers.
I like that. Jota, he competes. He games. He played in a qualifier in FIFA. Went 2-3. No, 2-2, and then I think he had to leave. And then he went and played for Liverpool a couple hours after and scored and done that celebration. So yeah, respect.
This has been incredible. I can't wait to play FIFA 23. It's been a pleasure, guys.
Absolutely, Shauna. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Cheers. Back to you, Derek.
Thanks
Jeez.
for
I think that's
joining
it.
us for this deep dive. The world's game never looked so good.
And that's it. All right. Fun times. Looks okay. Some ridiculous things there. But yeah, a lot of things I didn't care about. I saw the defensive line 2 dropped far back. Other things, cool. Whatever. Bye.